Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So in this meeting, we are going to discuss still about job hunting part 2. We will talk about resume and also CV or curriculum vitae. First, we will talk about resume. Here the brief explanation about resume. So last week, you already make a cover letter to apply for a job. And right now, a resume, it is a formal document that a job applicant creates to itemize his or her qualification for a position. So in a resume, usually you will put the more detail about your qualification. Usually you will put it in a list or a list of items. And a resume is usually accompanied by a customized cover letter in which the applicant expresses an interest in a specific job or company and draws attention to the most relevant specific on the resume. So in resume, usually the list is more complete, and in your cover letter, you can highlight your specific skill or interest. Typically, a resume is a brief summary of all skill, abilities, qualification, work history, and educational background of a candidate. Here, what you should include in your resume first, you should include your personal details such as your name, your contact number, your email, things like that. And then usually you can put your career objective or your summary. You can tell, for example, who am I, about who am I. And then you can put your education list of the formal school that you have already attend, and then you can put your work experience, you can put your skill, strength, or interest, and the last you can put the reference. Reference can be a person or maybe 2 up to 3 person that can give you a reference, like someone from your past that in the past already worked with you. It can be your supervisor or maybe your lecturer, your teacher. You can put them as your reference. Here, the example of a resume. Basically, you can include all of these elements, but if you think it's not necessary, maybe you can exclude them. Here, in the in this part, you have your contact details, here your name, and personal statement. This is similar. Personal statement is similar with this one, career objective or summary. So you can write a brief, engaging text about yourself. You can put your summary in here. then your work experience, and maybe your educational background also in this part before your work experience, or in this part, in this example, you can put your education in there and then put the reference. This is optional. Usually if the company that you apply require you to give reference, they will tell you in the advertisement of the job. So if you are not, it is not obligated for you to include the reference. And second one, so besides resume, we also have curriculum vitae, or we usually call it CV. What is CV? CV tells people who you are. It needs to demonstrate how you will add value to an organization, what you do well, and what problem you have solved in the past. So basically, CV is longer than a resume, or we can say that resume is the short version of CV. We will talk later about the difference between CV and also resume. There are two types of CV here. For skill-focused CV, it is useful for career changers, school leavers, or people with gap in work history. For example, maybe if your education background is a little bit different with what you are applying right now, what with the job that you apply right now, you can use this skill focused CV. So you need to highlight about your skill in here. And then work focused CV, it is useful for showcasing work experience and for people progressing to the next stage in their career. So if the what is it? If the field that you are applying right now is linear with your past, you can use this kind of TV, work focused TV. And here, what to include in your CV? Similar with resume, you include your personal detail like your name, professional detail, contact details, and then your personal profile or personal statement. Also in resume, you can include it. Experience, employment history, education, and qualification. So what's the difference between resume? So yeah, there is the difference is in the length. Usually, as I mentioned before, the resume is only one page, but in CV you can make it very long. In Indonesia, I think the normal CV usually maybe up to 3 pages. But if you want to make more than 3 pages, I think it's also okay. Here, additional section in CV, you can add this one, your key skill. For example, your skill in computer, what in programming, what programming language you are good at, or in software in design, or what software design that you good at, and in web design also. You can also put your hobbies and interests, and also similar with resume, you can put the reference. This is the things not to include on your CV. Please don't include irrelevant job experience, although maybe you have a lot of job experience. If it is not relevant, it's better for you to exclude them. And then your achievement that are not exactly achievement. Yeah, you can you know the difference between achievement that really achievement and not exactly achievement. Then maybe you don't include a physical description because I think it is not really necessary in a CV. And then your private information that is too private maybe. For example, your address. I think if yeah, sometimes we need to include our address, but I think sometimes it's better to not include it. Also, please make sure that your TV using correct grammar, and also don't put contact information that will raise a flag. For example, you put very detailed all of your social media contact. I think that's not necessary. Here, the example of the CV template. So, in general, you can make your CV in a formal form, and the second one, you can make it more casual. In this figure, the CV is more casual because this is not really formal, but you can still use it to apply for a formal job. So this is more casual. You can put your personal profile, education, achievement, work experience, contact, and other details. So I will give you a recommendation. This is the website that you can use to make a GV. The first one is Europass GV. So it initially, the GV is initially used in Europe. So here, Europass GV is like a standard GV format in Europe. You can also use it in another place outside Europe, such as so in Indonesia or in another place. The format is customable, but this is formal. I think you can check it in this link. Okay, after this class, you can check Europass GV. I usually use like Europass GV if I want to apply for like scholarship and also for job application. Also, this is a good GV format. And then if you want your GV more casual, you can use the template from Canva. Yeah, maybe you want to apply for designer, or you can choose. There is a lot of interesting template you can check in this link. I believe you already know about this website. Okay, so here the difference between the resume and also curriculum vitae. First, about resume, it showcases your competence, like your work history, accomplishment, etc. And curriculum vitae showcase your credential, your certification, research, affiliation. So the emphasis is different. It's your competence, this is your credential. Resume you can use for practically any job. You can use resume for practically any job. For CV, usually used for academic, scientific, and maybe and also medical jobs. So here the use is yeah, a little bit cheaper. And then for resume, typically only one page. So it's a short, only one page. And CV, it is more detailed. You can use several pages long. Maybe you can, yeah, I suggest before 3 pages. Or maybe if it is necessary, you can, yeah, make your CV until 10 pages. Okay, so this is the end of this part. Thank you for listening. And okay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.